Did you know that 2 of Johnny Depp's exes have spoken out during his defamation lawsuit against Amber Heard? So did the Pirates of the Caribbean star's former lovers have anything good to say about him? Keep watching to find out. In an unexpected turn of events, makeup brand Milani Cosmetics temporarily played an imperative role in Johnny Depp's defamation lawsuit against Amber Heard. It all began when Heard's lawyer, Elaine Bredehoft, detailed her client's life as an alleged abuse victim. Bredehoft claimed Heard used a Milani Cosmetics makeup palette to cover the bruises Depp left her with. While holding the product in her hand, Heard's lawyer told the court, "This is what Amber carried in her purse for the entire relationship with Johnny Depp. She's an actor. Do you honestly think she would have left her apartment ever without makeup? Do you think she would ever have wanted other people to see her bruises and cuts?" The accuracy of this claim was questioned on social media after Milani Cosmetics came forward to debunk the assumption that Heard used the exact same palette Bredehoft presented in court. The makeup brand took to TikTok to share a video that revealed the palette was not released until 2017, a year after Heard and Depp finalized their divorce. Of course, Heard's team defended themselves against those who suggested the actor had no bruises to cover. A source told People, Heard's lawyer was using an example of the kind of makeup that she used. Johnny Depp's former house manager, Ben King, took the stand during the trial to reveal shocking information that displayed the severity of the violence between the former couple. He claimed that a fight at Depp's vacation home in Australia led to immense damage to their home, as well as a severe injury. The alleged altercation even reportedly left Depp with a severed finger, although King did not explicitly state who or what caused the injury. He did, however, claim he saw no injuries on Amber Heard following the apparently violent argument. The former employee was also asked to detail the moments that led up to finding the actor's severed finger wrapped in a paper towel. King explained that he observed the damage done to the home as he walked into the bar area. He went on to claim that a TV was cracked, furniture was destroyed, and blood could be found throughout the house. King said, "Various art materials were on the floor, a lot of paint on the floor, blood drips throughout that area as well."
Whose job was it to clean all that up?
That was mine.
Johnny Depp and Amber Heard finalized their divorce in 2017, after being married for just over a year. Heard first initiated the divorce in 2016, during which time she also requested a temporary restraining order against Depp. Despite Heard alleging that domestic abuse led her to seek the restraining order, the couple later released a statement that suggested physical harm wasn't a factor in their separation. The message read in part, "Neither party has made false accusations for financial gain. There was never any intent of physical or emotional harm. Amber wishes the best for Johnny in the future." This statement may have just been an attempt to quiet speculation in the media because both Heard and Depp told very different stories in court. During the trial, Heard's legal team argued that Depp did get violent during their relationship. While speaking about Heard's bruises, which were brought in as evidence of Depp's alleged abuse, Heard's attorney had this to say, "They're all very legitimate photographs, and listen carefully to the evidence from the experts, and you will find every single piece is authenticated and is true. And they show bruises, and they show cut lips, they show hair pulled, they show 2 black eyes when he headbutted her." Meanwhile, Depp argued that Heard's accusations are false, and that he, instead, was a victim of domestic violence. Numerous witnesses took the stand in Johnny Depp's defense, but the memorable Alejandro Romero stood out from the rest. He was previously employed as Depp and Amber Heard's doorman. If you've been watching the trial live, you were likely shocked to see Romero give his testimony via a pre-recorded video from his car. The former doorman also took the time to smoke a vaping device in between statements. Romero said in a recording, "I know you guys sent me the papers to review, and I'll be honest, I didn't want to review them because it's been so long." Romero seemingly wasn't afraid to share his grievances with the judge and jury because he also stated,
"Everybody got problems, and I don't want to deal with this no more."
Even Judge Penny Azcarate appeared to be thrown off by the bizarre testimony. She had a word with Heard's lawyer, Elaine Bredehoft, about the strange video, telling the attorney,
"That was a first, I'm sorry."
After Amber Heard came forward with abuse allegations in her op-ed for The Washington Post, Johnny Depp claimed that his career suffered. The actor also argued that the allegations were falsified to tarnish his reputation. While the courts have yet to make an official legal decision on whether Heard's claims were true or false, Depp was reportedly asked to resign from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie franchise after news of the alleged domestic abuse surfaced. He also took to Instagram to reveal he was let go from the Fantastic Beasts franchise after he lost his 2020 libel suit against The Sun, in which he claimed the outlet falsely accused him of being a wife-beater. In the post, he penned a letter to fans that read in part, "Finally, I wish to say this. The surreal judgment of the court in the UK will not change my fight to tell the truth, and I confirm that I plan to appeal. My resolve remains strong, and I intend to prove that the allegations against me are false." Psychologist Dr. Shannon Curry took to the stand to speak on Amber Heard's mental state and personality as the result of a psychological evaluation. During Curry's cross-examination, Heard's attorney, Elaine Bredehoft, questioned the doctor's credibility, given that she had previously met with Johnny Depp in a casual setting. The attorney also asked if she drank with Depp. Curry then replied,
Drinks were served. This was over 2 years ago. I may have had a drink with dinner, yes.
While this information could lead the judge and jury to question Curry's intentions as a witness, Heard was the main focus of the psychologist's statements. Curry claimed that a psychological evaluation revealed that Heard showed traits of borderline personality disorder as well as histrionic personality disorder. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, borderline personality disorder can cause those diagnosed to experience sudden and extreme changes in mood, as well as issues controlling anger. Those with histrionic personality disorder often behave dramatically and require approval from others to feel secure. As explained by Cleveland Clinic's website, the jury will be left to decide if the possibility of these two disorders could have anything to do with Heard's alleged behavior. Tara Roberts was among those who took the stand to describe a violent incident between Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. Roberts managed Depp's private island in the Bahamas for over a decade, so she was able to provide plenty of detail about his relationship with Heard. The employee claimed she observed an argument in which Heard got violent. She alleged it all started when Depp escaped to the staff office after a disagreement with Heard. Heard reportedly begged Depp to return home, but he instead got into his car with the intention of driving away. Roberts then claimed that Heard stood in front of the actor's car to prevent him from leaving. The couple supposedly returned home together, where the argument continued. Roberts claimed she listened in on their yelling spat, alleging, Amber was telling him that he was a washed-up actor. He was going to die a fat, lonely old man. Then you heard, you hit me with a can. You heard Johnny say, you hit me with a can. The manager went on to explain that she observed a mark on the bridge of Depp's nose, but didn't see any injuries on Heard the following day. Heard's witnesses have yet to testify as of the making of this video, so we'll have to wait and see if they have a different recollection of her behavior. Tara Roberts, who was previously mentioned, was also cross-examined by Amber Heard's lawyers regarding Johnny Depp's behavior. Her responses suggested Depp was dealing with some internal struggles during his time on the island in the Bahamas. Heard's lawyer, Elaine Bredehoft, went through a list of questions that hinted at Depp's alleged drug and alcohol use. Bredehoft asked Roberts,
Do you recall Mr. Depp passing out in the sand face first?
The island manager responded, I recall that he was passed out on the beach. You may recall that Depp did admit to using drugs and alcohol during the trial. However, he claimed he only used these substances occasionally when experiencing personal troubles. Bredehoft also questioned Roberts about Depp's children, Lily Rose and Jack Depp. The attorney suggested they were upset with Depp's behavior on the island, which led them to leave the yacht the family was on together. Unfortunately for Heard's legal team, Roberts revealed she didn't know whether the actor's son was angry with his father after finding him passed out in the sand. Johnny Depp's exes came to his defense at the start of his legal battles regarding Amber Heard's abuse accusations. Vanessa Paradis, with whom the actor shares 2 children, submitted a document in support of Depp at the start of his defamation lawsuit in 2019. Paradis wrote in the document, I am aware of the allegations which Amber Heard has publicly accused Johnny of for more than 4 years now. This is nothing like the true Johnny I have known, and from my personal experience of many years, I can say he was never violent or abusive to me. In an interview with Time, Winona Ryder also revealed that she did not experience abuse during her romantic relationship with Depp, telling the outlet, I'm not calling anyone a liar, I'm just saying it's difficult and upsetting for me to wrap my head around it. Look, it was a long time ago, but we were together for 4 years, and it was a big relationship for me. I have never seen him be violent toward a person before. Although Depp's past lovers speak fondly of him, it is possible Heard saw a completely different side of the actor. By now, you've probably heard about the feces found in Johnny Depp's bed that was reportedly left by Amber Heard. Depp took to the stand to detail the alleged discovery. Depp explained that his security guard shared the information with him, telling the court, Then he showed me a photograph on his telephone it was a photograph of our bed, and on my side of the bed was human fecal matter. However, one of Depp's witnesses claimed that the bizarre incident was part of a planned joke. Security guard Starling Jenkins III claimed that he spoke with Heard about the situation following an argument between the couple. During the trial, Jenkins was asked about what Heard had to say about allegedly defecating in Depp's bed. He replied that she called the incident a horrible practical joke gone wrong. The internet didn't delay in making a joke of the supposed defecation after things came to light in the courtroom. Trolls coined the phrase Amber Turd, which quickly began trending on numerous social media platforms. Some social media users even went to the extent of reposting clips of Depp laughing about the incident on TikTok. If you or someone you know is dealing with domestic abuse, you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. You can also find more information, resources, and support at their website.